Hi, my name is Ilma and welcome to my channel. I've been posting Christian blogs 12 straight years every day. Today I'd like to share Genesis 47 verses 1 to 12. Here's the Word of God. So Joseph went in and told Pharaoh, "My father and my brothers with their flocks and herds and all that they possess have come from the land of Canaan. They are now in the land of Goshen." And from among his brothers he took 5 men and presented them to Pharaoh. Pharaoh said to his brothers, "What is your occupation?" And they said to Pharaoh, "Your servants are shepherds, as our fathers were." They said to Pharaoh, "We have come to sojourn in the land, for there is no pasture for your servants' flock. For the famine is severe in the land of Canaan. And now please let your servants dwell in the land of Goshen." Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, "Your father and your brothers have come to you. The land of Egypt is before you. Settle your father and your brothers in the best of the land. Let them settle in the land of Goshen, and if you know any able man among them, put them in charge of my livestock." Then Joseph brought in Jacob his father and stood him before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said to Jacob, "How many are the days of the years of your life?" And Jacob said to Pharaoh, "The days of the years of my sojourning are 130 years. Few and evil have been the days of the years of my life, and they have not attained to the days of the years of the life of my fathers in the days of their sojourning." And Jacob blessed Pharaoh and went out from the presence of Pharaoh. Then Joseph settled his father and his brothers and gave them a possession in the land of Egypt, in the best of the land, in the land of Rameses, as Pharaoh had commanded. And Joseph provided his father, his brothers, and all his father's household with food according to the number of their dependents. Genesis 47 verses 1 to 12. Here is the poem I wrote inspired by those verses. Joseph presents Jacob to Pharaoh. When Jacob and his sons and whole household arrived in Goshen, Joseph announced to Pharaoh their arrival and presented his family. Pharaoh followed through his promise to Joseph that they could come. They were given the land of Rameses, which was one of Egypt's best lands. Here's my essay. If you trace back the story of how Joseph arrived in Egypt, it is so far from this scene we see at this account. Joseph was now ruler of Egypt, second to the Pharaoh. He is treated as one of the Egyptians, and his entire family were privileged to live in the best of Egypt. Reflection. How can Pharaoh extend such generosity to Joseph's entire family? Remember that Pharaoh is not a believer, he doesn't know the Lord, but at the same time God used Pharaoh so that Joseph could be in authority in the land of Egypt, so that this way the promise to Abraham will be fulfilled in his offspring. So it is interesting how he could easily be, the Pharaoh could be somebody who is mean and who just uses Joseph, but he saw the faithfulness and the service of Joseph all those years, and he saw the wisdom of Joseph. So I am sure that it is God's doing that made Pharaoh believe, because he saw the wisdom of Pharaoh, and he trusted Joseph because he knew that Joseph was the only one who was able to interpret his dream, even though Joseph said that it was not him, but it was God who gave the interpretation of the dream. So I think that even if he doesn't believe in God, he knows that Joseph and his God has power. So it's important that he is able to take care of that. And Pharaoh is a wise person too, because if he is a fool, he would just not do and give all this favor to Joseph, but he knows that Joseph is going to save them from the famine because of the wisdom that comes from God. So everything comes from God. Thanks for watching. I hope you check my website at ilmaarts.com for artworks, photographs, and a copy of this blog. Please subscribe to my channel on YouTube so I could make more videos and give you the Word of God. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, check over 3,000 videos I've done in those 12 years I've been doing this daily. Have a blessed day.